Okay, hi guys. Good evening, guys, all of you. So, guys, audible? Okay, right. So, guys, in the last session, we started exception handling, and a few predefined exceptions are how to use in our database, in our PLSQL programs we discussed. And later, we checked out SQL code and SQL ERRM properties, how we can use when we doesn't know what type of exception is occurred, okay, which type of exception is handled by your system. So that kind of information, whenever you want to display to the users, okay, so there we can use this exception mechanism, guys. Okay, right? And later on this exceptions, we taken out some examples here. And later, second one is we called as a user-defined exceptions. Okay, now second one is called as a user-defined exception. But these user-defined exceptions are how to create it by user. Okay, how to create it by user, so that we will check out here. And whenever you want to create user-defined exceptions, so what are the steps we have it here? The steps also we can check. Okay, like this. And second type of exceptions are called as a user-defined exception. User-defined exception. So what is user-defined exception? Means these exceptions are created by so these exceptions are created by user. So when we create an exception, okay, when we create our own exception, create our own exception name. Okay, exception name is called as user defined exception. User defined exception. Okay, na? Right. So let me see, guys, here. Now, but whenever we want to create user defined exceptions, there are three steps are there, guys, here. Okay. Step one, first we need to declare user defined exception name. User defined exception name should be declared now. Exception name should be declared. So when you're declaring user defined exception name, so we have a syntax here. The syntax is same as usual. You want to pass your user defined shortcut I'm taking now. User defined exception name I have to pass. Okay, user defined exception name of. Here I'm passing exception statement. This is first step of declaration of user defined exception, right? And step number two is called as, what is the step number two means? Here I want to use rise user defined exception name. Rise user defined exception name. So how we can rise it, sir? Means we have a syntax here. So the syntax will be, I'm using here rise is a statement. So, and here you have to pass user defined exception name. User defined exception name. And next one is called as step number three. What is step number three here? Handling user defined exception. Okay, so handling with user defined exception name. So here the syntax is, previously we are using when, okay, here you have to pass user defined exception name. Previously we are passing predefined exception. Yes or no? Then, and we are writing some statement. Writing some statements, and finally end. Okay. Okay, so these are user-defined exceptions, the 3 steps how we can go to use in our program. Okay, first one is declaration, second one is rising, third one is handling. Okay, now one small example I will show you on this. Then these 3 steps how it will be useful, you will get some idea. Okay, let you observe this. Declare some variables I'm declaring as here. Number of 10. So y number of 10 and z number of 10. So the 3 variables I'm declaring. And in this declaration block, we are declaring our exception. My exception name is EX. EX exception predefined statement. So these are, okay, the 3 exception, user-defined exception, how to declaring in our declaration block. How to declaring in our declaration block. Okay, now? Right. And after that, as usual, begin. Now we are passing x is equals to ampersandage of x. Y is equals to ampersandage of y. Okay. After that, one if condition I'm using. If y is equals to 0, if y is equals to 0, if y is equals to 0, then rise the, see a rise statement, I mean, rise the exception EX. If y is equals to 0, then immediately you have to rise your exception. Then immediately you have to rise, rise your exception, right? Okay, when y is equals to 0. Otherwise, suppose y is not equals to 0, then what happened? It was entered into else part. Else part, what we want to do, z is equals to x by y. Okay, then dbms underscore output dot put underscore line of jet. Put underscore line of jet. Understanding now? And finally, end if. That's all. After that, we are passing your exception block. And when, what is my exception name? EX. What is my exception name? EX. So EX is my exception. Okay, now the user defined exception. Then, so dbms underscore output. Okay, output dot put underscore line of as usual friendly message, user friendly message, second number not be 0. Okay, some user friendly message, and finally end. So now we can see the 3 steps there. This is first step 1, declaration of user defined exception name, and rising user defined exception name, and handling user defined exception. Okay, let you see. So 10 by 5, so output is 2. There is nothing problem. Why? Because your y is equals to 5 and your y is equals to 0. So y equals to 5 means this condition is not satisfied. So y equals to 0 condition is not satisfied. So that's what it was happened. It is enter into else part. Enter into else part, and the else part operation is executed. Output is displayed. Output is displayed. Okay, now output is displayed. Okay, suppose if I entered x is equals to 10, y is equals to 0. Suppose user entered y is equals to 0, then what happened, guys, here? If y is equals to 0, y is equals to 0, condition is true. Condition is true. Yes or no? Y is equals to 0, y is equals to 0, condition is true. So when condition is true, then immediately what happened? Your exception will be rise. Your exception will be rise. And where it was directly jump, means it was jumping here. Observe where it was jumping means it was jump. Okay, so where y is equals to 0, one condition is true, then it was rising your exception, and whatever that exception is rising, that exception is handling. That exception is handling. And what it was telling, guys, here, second number should not be 0. What it was telling here, second number should not be 0. Understanding my point now? So this is what it was happening. This is what it was happening. Okay, let you see y is equals to 0. I was entered to enter this. What happened? Second number not be 0, PLSQL procedure completed. PLSQL procedure completed. Okay, so this is the user-defined exception name, how to create and how to raise and how to handle. So user-defined. Suppose when you want to create your own exception name, then you can follow this. Okay, you can follow this. You can create your own exception name. How predefined names are there? Like no underscore data underscore found exception, 2 underscore many underscore rows exceptions, invalid cursor exception. So how the predefined exception names are there, same to same, you have to create your own exception name, and that name you can use in the program. Okay, now? So this is what we call as the 3 steps procedure to creating your user defined. Okay, so in this rising statement, so one more method is there, but this is predefined method is called as here. Rise underscore, next one is application underscore error. And this is having number argument and message argument was there. Okay, right. Number or message argument. So basically, this is one of the predefined method, guys. Observe. It is a predefined method or function. Okay, is used to display a user defined. Okay, to display a user defined exception message in the form of what is that? In the form of Oracle server format. In the form of Oracle server format. So can you identify here, starting I will show you here, Oracle is going to be displaying your exception error messages in a particular format. Okay, we have one format of Oracle. So for example, which format means I will show you first. So now this program I will take now. Simply. Begin. So this is, I will copy this. Okay, next z is equals to x by pi. And later we are passing tbms underscore output dot put underscore line of check we are passing, and finally, and I'm not using exception block here. I'm not using exception block and to enter. So when you're sending y is equals to 0, see, Oracle is having its own format. In that format, your output will be displayed. So this is called as by default, your Oracle server is going to be displaying your error message in the format of its own format, that is called Oracle form. So what it was there, error at line 1, and every exception is having some predefined number. This is predefined number. This is system defined number. This is Oracle server defined number. So minus 01476. This is exception number. And this is what exception messages. Exception messages. And next one is what now? Line number. So which line your exception is at? Line number 8. So line number 8, this one. So my exception is occurred on which line statement? Means 8th line statement. That 8th line statement internal code. That internal statement code. Okay. So this is what it is. So this is one Oracle format. Okay. So line code and at which line and what is your exception number and exception message. Okay. Now, so in the same format, if a user has to display his own message, user defined exception messages, when you want to display, okay, in Oracle server format, so there we are using rise underscore application underscore error. But remember guys here, this statement or this method is used only for, okay, it is used to raise an exception, but not handling. It's very important, but not handling exception. It was just a rising. Whatever the exception is occurred, that exception error messages, okay, is displaying in the format of Oracle, which was given by user definitions. As per user definitions, your error message will be displaying on the screen. But remember, rise underscore application error method will not handling. It's just a rising your exception information, which was defined by user. Understanding my point now? Okay. And other than this, not rising. And the next one is what now? This one is having two parameters are there. One parameter is what now? Number. Number means it return exception number. Okay. And this exception number must be a very important point. Exception number must be minus 20,001 to minus 20,001 to minus 20,999. Minus 20,009. So this is in between minus 20,001 to 20,999. You can use in between numbers. So this is user defined number is there in between range. Your user defined exception number, you can pass it. Okay now. Then after, what is next message? Next parameter here message. This message simply we can say return. Okay, user defined exception message. So user defined, not system defined, user defined exception message. Whatever the user is given, that message will be written as. Okay now. So this is rise underscore application underscore error method. Okay, the main point is what now? It is just for displaying user defined exception information or message in the format of Oracle. But this method is just for rising your exception message, but not handling. Okay, let you see. When you see the example, you can understand. So just observe. I will take same as this. So up to here. See, I will be taking it here as it is. Now here I'm passing. Rise underscore application underscore error of some number I'm giving 20, 3, 4, 5 something. Okay, message user defined message second number not be 0. Okay now, and finally simply and to execute. Now you can see 10 by 2 output is same, no problem. But when I'm sending 10 by 0, let us see what happened. So here y is equal to 0 now. So rising your exception, right? You're rising exception, but that exception, whatever it was raised here, that exception will not be handled this method. It's just a rising exception message is displayed. That's it, but not handling. Let you see. See, just error is displayed, but not handling. Handling means what now? You should get like this now. Second number not be 0. PLSQL procedure successfully completed. This is called a handling we called. But here what happened? It is not handling it, just rising your exception. But exception, how it was rising, you can see. So how it was rising, you can see. So same error, and it is a my defined number. What I was given, minus 2354. Can you see minus 2354? Yes, it's a user defined number. Okay, minus 20354. Second number not be 0. That is my message. In which format it was displayed? Oracle format. Can you see the previous example also? Same Oracle format only. Your error is displayed. This is Oracle format. So in the same Oracle server format, our user defined information is displaying here. Okay, and here displaying here. So line number 17, where this one 17. So exception is rising, but exception is not handling. Your rise underscore application underscore error. This method, what it is do? Exception is rising in your application, but not handling. Okay, now So this is rise underscore application underscore error method, how to use it for just the rising purpose, not the handling purpose. So this is a optional. If you want to use, you can. If you want to use means there is no use of us because we can't handling. So that's, but where you can use means in coming days we can understand that where it will be help us this kind of rise statements. Okay, then the future classes you can get some idea. Okay, now right. So these are what is rise and rise application error. Okay, now and guys here one more offer to you guys here, and this offer also not possible means it was somewhat difficult for us. So next offer is what now? 7:30 batches. Some people are saying that, sir, we are already engaged with some batches, other batches. One more chance is there in front of you. 11 a.m. batch. Morning 11 a.m. batch is also same concept is going on, but just 1-2 sessions are there. They are present in cursors. Okay, they are present in cursors. So maybe after 2 days they are entered into exceptions. Okay, now. So guys, here this is one more offer to you. So 7:30, which student is not possible 7:30 a.m. So those people just move into 11 a.m. This batch today I'm asking. So almost 37 people are there. So these 37 people, you can now 11 a.m. if you free slot, that means you are free, then you can move into 11 o'clock. Okay, now because 11 to 12:30, almost 1.5 hour syllabus we are covering there. So fastly, if you come into 11 a.m. as soon as possible, end of this month, it will be completed. Okay, now. So this is second option. So that means in front of you, 2 options are there. 11 a.m. and 7:30 p.m. HTML. Okay, 11 also engage, huh? Okay, right. Okay, then no problem. If you continue. Okay, now we will continue this. Okay, right. By my point is what now? But we are in this just we are getting 4. Sir, only free 9 and 11 a.m. also. Oh, only free 9, huh? So 9 a.m. But that batch is not there. Okay, let's we go. We will continue this timing. So okay, no problem. Okay, na? So right, no problem. Okay, but if anybody have the chance is there, you can move into 11. Already some students are moving to 7:30 a.m. Yes or no? Okay, no problem. If you are engaging means I'm not asking to you. Okay, you are engaging means not asking. This chance is why I'm telling means already 11 a.m. batch students all they enter into PLSQL and they enter into cursors. So next topic is exception now. So I'm passing information. If any student they have a free time to move into 11 because 7:30 a.m. some people are not they're busy with some other courses, right? So I thought that 11 a.m. if anybody free, they also move into 11 batch. So then slowly the 7:30 p.m. I can go to stop it and I can spread you people into 7:30 a.m. and 11 a.m. I thought like that, but okay, fine, no problem. But some people are again engaged with 11 a.m. right? So okay, no problem. So let me continue this one. So maximum I'm trying to finishing end of this month your batch maximum. If all are successfully happen end of this month. Otherwise, first week of August maybe. Okay, na? Maybe first week of August, like 4 or 5 in that time we will be finishing. So no problem now. 3-4 days extra I will take. It is not a big problem to you now. Okay, maximum we will finishing end of this batch. Maximum is covering. So next topic exception. Next the topics will be small topics are there. So we are almost covering end of this month. But if anything less 1 or 2 days extra will come now. So just we are going to be 1 or 2 days extra. So for that purpose, be ready. Okay, na? Be ready. Okay. Yes, right. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. I stop it here and tomorrow we will go for the next level of exceptions. Okay, na? Right. Yes. Thank you. 7:30 a.m. same topic here. Exception is going. Actually, today morning 7:30 p.m. exceptions are completed. Tomorrow they enter into some new topic. Today they're finishing exception handling. Okay, na? Right. Otherwise, if you want to move it, Pratik, 7:30 a.m. if you're moving here, you can move from tomorrow, because tomorrow new topic is started now, so you can move it to that. Okay, and one topic is left here, actual exception handling. One topic is left here, so that one topic you can come tomorrow 7:30 p.m. So tomorrow 2 classes attend, 7:30 a.m., 7:30 p.m. When you come tomorrow 7:30 p.m., that exception topic will be finishing here. Okay, now Pratik, and later you will be continue 7:30 a.m. because already you catch that next level concept or tomorrow catching now. So it will be continue, and 7:30 p.m. batch will be leave. Okay, now. So tomorrow one day you attend the morning and evening batch. And if you attending evening batch, I will finish that exception part, the whatever left, the small part. That is finished means then you have to move into 7:30 a.m. Is it okay, Pratik? Pratik, is it okay for you? If you okay for you means I will send ID. I will send ID, okay? Can I send the ID password, Pratik? Yeah, I'm sending Pratik. So keep it this ID. So tomorrow, one day you can attend 7:30 p.m. batch, okay? From day after tomorrow, you don't want it. You can continue your 7:30 a.m. batch continuously, okay now? Right. So I'm sending that ID and password. Just take it, guys. Okay, Pratik, can you see this? Pratik, you got it? ID and password. First one ID and second one is password. Okay. Yeah, keep it that, and tomorrow come to there. So some new topic is started tomorrow. Okay. Right. Swapnil, can I attend 11 a.m. batch continuously? Yeah, Swapnil, you can attend it. So that I'm telling that if you are interested to move into, if 7:30 is not possible, 7:30 a.m. is not possible, you can move into 11. Okay, na? Move into 11. Okay, na? Right. So I will give tomorrow. I will give it that link for you. Okay. So who wanted? So see, there is no hurry burry. So today decide that you have in front of you 2 chances are there: 7:30 a.m. and 11 a.m. So today you just check it all the things. Wherever you, which flat is going for you, which slot is free for you. So tomorrow tell me, tomorrow that ID I will provide. Okay, na? Swapnil. So decide today, don't hurry burry, don't any, not, it's not mandatory. Okay, just your side. You are okay or not. So that you have to think, sir, I'm okay, sir. So I can move means tomorrow I will give it. Okay, na? Viras, you also I'm telling that. Okay, na? But this is not a forcing to you guys here. So this is your interest. If you okay means I will give it. Okay, na? So decide today and tomorrow tell me, I will provide the 2 links I will provide, 7:30 a.m. and 11 a.m. So wherever you comfort, you can come and attend the class. Okay, na? Right. Anybody, I'm telling to all of you. So think today, if possibility is there, I will give it and you just happily move into that, because there huge amount we are spending actually, but here only we have a 40 minutes of time. So that's why if you need much more time, freely spending means you have to move into morning batches. Okay, na? Right. Okay, na? Okay, no problem. Already you engage with the 7 and 11, na? Shashi Kumar. So don't worry. You are already engaged with the 7, 11 means you nothing problem. You continue this batch. Okay, you continue this batch. This batch also going on. This batch also going on. Okay, na? Until finishing. So don't worry about that. I'm only telling only free, who was free in those slots, those people purpose. Okay, Satish, not Satish, Shashi Kumar. Okay, don't bother. Okay, you are already engaged core Java and advanced Java, right? So no problem. You can come to 7:30. Okay, that means 8:30. Okay, na? Right, guys. Okay, guys. Thank you, guys.